Thank you for visiting the Archangel Michael on-air show this Monday, August 23rd, 2021. Today we'll be discussing why people put their lives at risk to make sure to enforce government mandates. This is something the government should be doing. Employees of companies, flight attendants that are now taking self-defense courses are putting their lives at risk for enforcing these mandates that have nothing to do with their job descriptions. Let's look at this video and we'll talk about this further.
At an Air Marshal Training Center in Chicago, up close and personal self-defense tactics.
Again, the strike, there's a clavicle, there's a temple, there's a nose.
A dozen flight attendants here on their own time as the FAA today reports nearly 3,900 cases of unruly behavior on board passenger planes just this year. Passengers attacking crew members, often drinking or angry about mask mandates. One flight attendant even losing 2 teeth after being punched. The FAA now detailing dozens of cases. Passengers fined up to $45,000 each under a zero-tolerance policy, with total fines already surpassing $1 million.
Every single day when flight attendants are putting on their uniforms, they're saying, is this the day that somebody punches me in the face?
The voluntary self-defense training suspended during the pandemic, now in high demand. Flight attendants don't sign up to get into a job for a fist fight, but if it becomes physical, they're being told, don't be timid.
If they are going after myself or anybody on the plane, it's you or me, right? So I'm going to protect myself.
If I'm a passenger and I'm coming at you with a fist,
you're going to block, right? And sometimes it's going to be a very quick block, glancing blow.
What have they taught you that you didn't know before?
Yeah. So hands in self-defense, just as this. Step, pivot, bring it back, turn. Making sure you bring their hands back into your face. Protect yourself.
Defending against a new reality in the skies. Tom Costello, NBC News, Chicago.
So flight attendants are taking self-defense courses to protect themselves, to enforce government mandates. What is wrong with this picture? Why are people ignorantly, voluntarily putting their life at risk to enforce government mandates? If the government wants to enforce the mandates, let them put an air marshal on that plane. It's not your job to put your life on the line. You're not getting paid extra for this. You're not law enforcement. You're not the government to enforce any mandates. It's just like asking people while they get employed for their papers. You're not immigration. Why are you doing the government's job? They're the ones that are issuing these mandates. Let them handle it. It's like these private companies, Walmart, whatever, supermarkets. You got cashiers coming up, oh, you got to wear a mask. You can't come in here without a mask. What happens if they get somebody that has a gun or a knife and kills them? Why are people so ignorantly putting their life on the line for the government? Free labor for the government. It astonishes me how people unknowingly, unwillingly, each and every day are putting their life on the line. You don't know who you're talking to. You don't know what personal issues that person has. And you set them off. Now, mom or dad doesn't come home because they wanted to play security guard for the government. And now children are left without a father and a mother. It makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever why people are so stupid and ignorant to put their lives on the line when the government should be enforcing their mandates, and they should be sending their employees, their agents, to every store, to every airline, if they want to enforce these mandates. We are not the government. We are not the ones putting up these mandates. It is not our job to do it. The most a company at a store like a supermarket should do is put the signs up. That's it. Let the government, if they want to enforce it, let them come in. I did my best by putting my signs on the store. If the people want to comply or not, it is not my business to make them comply. It is not my job to put an employee at the door to make people comply. It's not my job. And I'm not going to put my employees or myself at risk. And then what? One of my employees dies and then I'm sued and then I got to pay out all the money for enforcing government mandates? You got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous. How people are putting their lives on the line for stupid crap. Well, people, that's today's show. I had to put it out there to show the ignorance and stupidity on the human race. I guess it's true what science says to some, that they came from monkeys, because people are acting like monkeys, putting their life on the line, and maybe they're children without a father or a mother for playing hero and security guard for the government. Thank you for visiting the Archangel Michael show on air. I'm your host, Michael, and please give Jesus a chance. Thank you.
Are there people in the Republican Party who think we're sucking the blood out of kids?
I'm not sure. Are there people in the Democratic Party who want to...
Mr. President!
Join me, your host, Archangel Michael, 5 days a week on the Archangel Michael on-air show, where you'll always get the truth 5 days a week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful and beautiful week.